It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
And welcome back to the Pink and Max podcast, episode 5, week 5 of the NFL season. I'm Max. This is Trey.
I'm Try.
Now, I'm saying week 5 of the NFL season and kind of stuttering because we're going to, well, it's actually week 6 now.
Yeah, it is week 6 now.
It's week 6
yeah,
now.
Yeah, because my team is 1-4, so yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about a bit of week 5 of the NFL season.
Yeah, just get through it a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to skip through very quick. If you guys notice, we're wearing New York Knicks jerseys.
This just shows that we're ducking over this.
Yeah, we're over the NFL season officially.
Yeah, New York football's over. It's time for New York basketball. Let's go win a championship.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the way that we agreed for this podcast to go back in September, we have to talk about all sports. So we're going to skim through it.
Yeah, we are going to skim through it. No, we're still going to talk about every sport, but we're going to talk about the sport that we like.
So
we're
going to pull up our notes really quick just so that we can get through the NFL season. How week 5 went. Not going to lie, week 5 was actually pretty entertaining.
No, it really was.
It was a lot of good games, especially Monday Night Football. You know, the Chiefs fall to 2-3. That's really interesting.
You talking about the Kansas Queefs?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
They fall to 2-3. Trevor Lawrence's dog, bro.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence is a dog. He just has to stay consistent. That's all we're really looking for.
So that's going to be interesting to see how they go. Travis Hunter has proven that he might be rookie of the year, but on what side of the ball?
Oh, I mean, hey, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think he's gonna win either rookie of the year, but hey,
I think he can. Is there like an all rookie team?
There's an all rookie team,
okay,
but I don't think he will be all. I don't think he will be rookie of the year on offense because Emeka Ibuka is gonna be that, and Travis Hunter, and on defense, he's competing with probably Abdul Carter. Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, Abdul Carter already has like 23 pressures on the year.
I think he'll end up being a Pro Bowler though, for the simple fact that it's based off of votes, and everyone's like he's going stupid on both sides.
Absolutely.
So I think he'll be a Pro Bowler.
He's gonna get that for sure.
But let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs for a little bit, really quick.
Yeah, I got you.
So again, like I mentioned, they fall to 2-3. All right, Patrick Mahomes threw, I believe, 2 interceptions, maybe one.
He threw one.
But it was a 99-yard pick six. That was costly, especially since it was like the fourth quarter, beginning, middle part. I'm trying to remember last night. It was a late night.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's just not playing like himself. It's just like this isn't the Patrick Mahomes that we've seen throughout the years, and with the vital mistakes that normally a Super Bowl champion, all-time great already in quarterback as Patrick Mahomes is. This is just not normal for for him to do, honestly. But I mean, hey, they called a hell of a game plan. Maybe it's just the team. Maybe he just needs better pieces around him. Who knows at the end of the day? But I mean, we're getting further into the season.
It's looking the same. It's looking the same.
Normally, he's undefeated by now. So
yeah. I want to touch on Trevor Lawrence. He had this one touchdown run where he basically fell twice.
He fell twice and then he got up and scored.
Yeah, and Chris Jones was just staring like, how?
That had to be the most pathetic defensive line pass rush. Because there's no way you don't at least tap him. You could have even Abdul Carter on him, bro, and like you probably still would have got him. Like
Jones literally stood there watching him wrap around and get to the left side of the end zone. In his slight defense, I think he kind of thought the play was over.
No, I think he did too. So I mean, hey, listen, it is what it is. But I mean, hey, man, let's get into the next topic a little bit. Let's
move quick.
Yeah,
all right.
I mean, yeah, we're moving quick because sorry guys, but we are going to talk about the New York Knickerbockers today.
Yeah. There's a reason why.
There's a reason why. It's a great day. It's a great day in New York basketball.
Yeah. So we're gonna touch on Stephon Diggs. All right.
We are gonna touch on
Patriots versus the Buffalo Bills Sunday Night Football. Okay, the Buffalo Bills debuted their whiteout jerseys, and I think, and someone said it best in our group chat, that the whiteout jerseys for both college and professional needs to be abandoned because Penn State lost against Oregon and the Buffalo Bills lost by 3 against New England.
Nah, here's what I gotta say before I get into all that. Those whiteout jerseys are fire, though.
They are fire.
They're so fire.
They're cool.
I agree, though. I agree. You can't. Like, those whiteout jerseys are just karma at this point. Like, honestly, let's be honest. Like, because Josh Allen didn't look like Josh Allen, but Drake May looked like Josh Allen. That's what I'm going to say. And Drake May's a dog. I'm not going to lie. Drake May's looking like a dog.
Not only is Drake May looking like a dog, Stephon Diggs, little homecoming on the team he was with for 2 to 3 years, 146 yards.
Probably one of the greatest Bills receivers ever already.
He went off. He was like I'm back home, bitches. Literally, that's what he said. That's not literally. Oh, okay. This is about the Bucks. Sorry, I had to pause for a second. So we'll touch on the Giannis Antetokounmpo talking about
we definitely
he explored moving to the Knicks later on. We just pulled that up.
You got traded to the Knicks.
I had my heart drop. My heart dropped. So no, but to get back on topic, Diggs went off. Drake May went off. Christian Gonzalez, I heard, had a really good game
Listen,
too.
Christian Gonzalez is one of the best quarterbacks in the league right now.
No, I agree.
I'm gonna be fully honest with that. Like, Christian Gonzalez is just, he runs people's routes, and that's when you could do that as a cornerback. Ain't too much stopping you.
I think he would have had a great year. Well, he was already having a great year last year. He just got hurt.
Yeah,
that was
did.
the problem. Well, he tore his ACL, right?
I think so.
So,
But it seemed like he came back better than ever, though.
New England's looking like they're slowly coming back. They will never be the Belichick
New England,
but
they're looking
like
a playoff team.
They're
again.
looking like a
They're
solid
looking like
team.
a solid playoff team again, and I will give him that. And I think Stephon Diggs he might have to get extended after the way he played last night if he continues this.
Yeah, they're gonna finish second in the AFC East for sure. Barring if the Bills completely choke for the rest of the season, but. No, the AFC East, at least for the top two seeds.
It's all about schedule.
Top two seeds for the AFC East is looking kind of nice. We don't have to talk about the Dolphins and the Jets, but we're going to move on to the NFC East, an NFC East team. And I know you're really excited to talk about this. Eagles had a 15-point lead?
Eagles had they had a 14-point lead. They were up 17-3. And just when we thought they had it, there goes Bo Nix. There goes Nick Benito. Probably the best pass rusher in the league right now. Honestly, I won't go that far. I'm a Giants fan, so I say Brian Burns is probably the best. But Nick Benito is right now, as we currently speak, the best edge rusher in the league right now. He has a total of, so far, 7 sacks on the season. He's projected, if he goes on this, he's projected to pace around 24.5 sacks.
I'm sorry, you said he has 7 sacks?
7 sacks already.
Holy crap.
And he had 2 against Jalen Hurts. And he's projected that if he's on pace to have 24.5 sacks by the end of the season.
I don't know if he's going to get there, but
he's not. There's
the record's 22.5?
The record is 22.5, but the pace that he's going, Max, he's unblockable, bro.
Shit.
Jordan Mailata and them were having problems with him. The kid's a monster.
And that Eagles line is no joke either. So
listen, that guy's a monster.
That's interesting.
That's what I'm saying. But they also don't have Lane Johnson right now. But
they have a lot of drama going on.
They do have a lot of drama too. I'm not gonna lie. I think that drama with AJ Brown, currently speaking, last night, it was currently posted that Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown all had a very, very long conversation for a few hours about this drama that's going on. So, they're hoping to fix it. I hope that they don't, but not this week at least. But they're hoping to fix it, and I think that it's just. I think he's just upset about the timing of everything. I just think he's upset that they're Super Bowl champions. He was a reason why they won that Super Bowl, him and Devonta Smith.
Yeah.
And I think that they're not getting treated like it. I think they're getting treated like Saquon was the guy. Saquon was the person that won it all for them just because he got on that team. But that's not true because now you're seeing it. Now they're showing you Saquon can't be your only weapon. Otherwise, you're just going to be another New York Giants offense. Mm-hmm. So, honestly, that Broncos defense is really good, man. When that pass rush gets going, it gets going. And they got probably one of the best corners, if not the best corner in the league, in Pat Surtain. And, at the end of the game, the Eagles just choked, man. They just choked. They couldn't get it together. Like, they really couldn't get their stuff in order.
Yeah, no, I saw that. I saw the post game, and I was like, oh, wow, they had a lead, and they blew it. Because I remember, last week? They were down by a significant amount, and they ended up coming back later on.
Because you know why? Because they threw the ball, Max. They threw the ball. They threw the ball accurately. Jalen Hurts can't throw accurate passes 24/7. And it's a known fact.
Hey, he's got an arm. And did you see in the last play of the game? He threw it and ran. He started running to try and get it. That was funny.
No, he ran.
He went, I can play both.
He said, yee.
But we were talking a bit about defense. Let's talk about defense in the MLB, all right? Mm-hmm. The Dodgers, okay? The Los Angeles Dodgers. Their defense, their outfield is saving them. They had 2 plays at the plate and third base that saved them the game against the Phillies, not to mention the fact that they were down in the first 2 games of the series against the Philadelphia Phillies as well. It wasn't until Teoscar Hernandez hit, I believe, a 2 or 3 run home run in the 7th inning, and the Dodgers took a 2-run lead, I want to say, in game 1 of the NLDS. Mm-hmm. Now, it's funny because Teoscar had a really bad play out in the center field. It was a lazy play.
I seen it. Yeah,
you saw it. It was a hit in the gap, and he just looked at it like, he was like, I'm not getting it, and then proceeded to hit a moonshot like an inning later.
No, absolutely. And I think, but, honestly, what I agree with you mostly is defense wins championships. Regardless, basketball, football, baseball, hockey, anything.
Pitching is technically
defense wins championships. Pitching is defense,
pitching is
and
defense,
honestly,
technically.
filding is defense. Fielding is
Yeah, well,
absolutely.
it is. I mean, it is defense.
Pitching is defense too. You got to make sure that they don't get any points. That's how can I explain pitching in terms of maybe a football take? The pitcher is your middle linebacker. He's your guy that's going to make sure nothing goes. They don't score any points.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. So the Dodgers right now and late in the games, they're putting bat to ball, and that's why they have a 2-0 lead against the Phillies right now. They can close it out. They can. I think the game 3's in Philly, so they can close it out and just sweep them because it's a 5-game series. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the MLB when it comes to the divisional series. Now,
I was gonna say, as we're continuing on, before we kind of change subjects a little bit, I just think honestly, like I said, this is just another Dodgers year. I don't think nobody's gonna outbest them. I don't think nobody's gonna top them. Yeah. Now, after being said, speaking of errors and possibly getting swept, we gotta talk about your team.
Nueva York, bro. Let me tell you something, okay? I wasn't expecting much to happen. All right, the Blue Jays, they won the AL East.
They're blowing you guys out the water.
This doesn't come to much of a surprise to me.
Nah, it shouldn't.
Vladimir. Oh my God, I'm gonna butcher his name. Vladdy. I'm just gonna call him
Vladdy, baby.
Vladimir Guerrero. Vladdy. Bro, we just saw on ESPN. He got a 1900 OPS.
Oh, yeah,
He's got 2 home runs.
He's 6 for 9
He's
with
batting
2 home runs.
400 against the Yankees in these 2 games. Now, yes, it's only 2 games, but when you count those 2 games, you're looking at about 4 plate appearances per game. That means 8. You said 9 and 9. He's 6 for 9.
6 for 9.
All right, 9 plate appearances. Okay, he's got 6 hits, 9 plate appearances, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs. Now, what the hell?
Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you. You see how you just say he's batting 400, right?
Yeah.
6 for 9, 2 home runs. I think that is the difference of this game. Besides pitching, because you guys they're pitching amazing. You guys aren't pitching that great. Now, besides pitching, when it comes to at bats between both teams, I think that's the difference between y'all, between Vladdy himself, and between Judge, Stanton, and Grisham. I think at the end of the day, I think, like you said, you're gonna vouch for Judge. Judge is playing pretty decent.
I can't fully vouch for him. No, I can vouch for him in the fact that he is putting bat to ball.
He is putting bat to ball. Now, here's my thing, though. Here's what I will say. I'm not saying this is his fault or nothing. I'm not saying he's playing like his natural playoff performing self. He's playing better than he's played in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, 100%.
But here's my one thing, though. As a fan, and I'm a Mets fan, but I'm speaking as if I was a Yankees fan. Mm-hmm. As a Yankees fan, what we want to see and why these other Yankees fans are so upset, not you realistically, you're a little bit more of a realist. You played the game before you know it. But those realistic Yankees fans that are just always complaining, the reason why they're upset about Judge right now is because not only did that mental error that happened in the game that cost up a couple runs happen that they're upset about, it's also the fact that, yes, you're putting bat to ball, but we need that Judge that we had all season. We need points on the board.
And that's why he's going to hit a home run today at Yankee Stadium.
And he has to, because
I want to make sure they're playing at Yankee Stadium.
They are. That's why they have the day off.
He's going to hit a home run today. That's going to be a part of my lines later on. And the Yankees are going to win this game, but I don't think they're going to win this series. All right, Toronto they're good. They're really good, and it's not just Vladdy.
You cannot go out soft. That's my one thing I would have to say to the Yankees fans. You cannot go to the Yankees right now. You cannot go out soft.
You got to win one game to at least try to spark some type of momentum.
Because you have 2 games in New York.
Yeah,
but then you go right back to Toronto.
Yeah, so
it's not going to work out.
That'll be a game 5. So I really don't see New York coming out of the series, and I'm okay with that. All right, I'm perfectly fine with that.
No, it's just pitching.
We got rid of Boston, and that's all that matters.
No, I agree. Hey, listen, even though I absolutely I don't hate the Yankees, but I got beef a little bit with the Yankees fans because they talk smack to me. But thank you.
Like Boston.
Thank you. Because
I don't like them at all, bro.
Hey, listen, it's Duck Boston all year round because we're all my Boston fans out there watching right now. Y'all can't beat us to save y'all lives this year.
No.
Y'all are our major L weenies. Boston
y'all are sorry. I'm sorry, but y'all are sorry. All right, oh my God, for so many reasons.
Hey, listen here, Boston to my pickle Rick, bro.
I don't listen. I could talk bad about that sports town. I heard
hate Boston.
I heard that's a nice city to visit. They have nice stuff. But listen, I
You
don't
want to
care.
go there with our Knicks jerseys on?
No.
Why
No.
not?
All right, so I'm glad you said that because this brings me to my point. There's no reason for me to go to Boston because I heard the food is bookie butt. So why am I gonna visit?
Hey, I
New
don't know
York's
if it's
food
bookie butt
and
or
New
not.
Jersey's food is
It's
10
way
times better.
No. Don't get me wrong about that.
What's
I'm
in
just saying-
Boston? What food is in Boston? Go ahead.
The Celtics fans, the Patriots fans, and the
Their
Red
food?
Sox fans. No, I'm not talking about their
I
food.
mean, yeah, we've been cooking them,
No,
but
no,
are they
no.
food?
Yeah, we have been cooked. We've been frying some chicken up in that joint right now. Hey, listen here, that's Church's chicken. And you know how good that Church's chicken is? It's mouthwater, makes you want to smack your mama type.
Oh,
chicken.
my God.
So I'm gonna go up to Boston and I'm gonna go smack my mama.
Oh, interesting. Really quick, breaking news. NFL is fining Jerry Jones $250,000 for the self-described unfortunate gesture he made Sunday to fans at MetLife Stadium. So the Jets won something.
Yes. I mean, oh no.
The Jets won something, and you could say you won something too. But really,
Duck you, Jerry.
but yeah, when it comes to Boston, I just don't like the sports fans. All right,
I hate the sports fans. They're so unrealistic, bro. They think every year is their year. They think everything is It's like Dallas fans, bro. Dallas Cowboy fans, I should say, because I don't hate Dallas Maverick fans.
Dallas Cowboys fans and the Yankee fans are very similar. I will say that because the Yankee fans always say this is our year, and that's because we owned almost every decade of the 1900s, except for there was one decade we didn't own. I'm trying to remember. I think it was the 40s.
But, I mean,
But,
hey, listen.
yeah.
All I'm saying is for Boston, when you guys bring up, at least the Patriots are doing good. F the Jets, duck the Jets, duck the Giants. Hey, we got 2 Super Bowls away from your boy Thomas Brady, bro. His daddy played for the Giants. His name is Elijah Manning. So his name is actually Tom Brady Manning. So we got the Jets. All right, they're with us. We got them.
I can't say anything. Tom Brady used to own us.
Hey,
I will say
got y'all.
I was at Tom Brady's last game where the Jets beat Tom Brady at MetLife in 2015, week 16. And after that win, the Jets hadn't beat the Patriots for like 6 or 7 years. But I was at the game. That was dope. It was a walk-off. Eric Decker, right sideline touchdown.
But what about the Knicks though? The Knicks too. Like, hey, listen.
Yeah, we can talk about them. We got past the nonsense of football. Baseball's not
We did
nonsense,
get past
but
the
we're going
nonsense
to
of
talk
football.
about baseball more next week because we should be in the
yeah.
championship series by then.
Yeah, we should be. So we're gonna pay a little bit more attention to baseball, even though it kills me too because my Mets aren't in it. But hey, we're gonna.
My
still
Yankees
talk
are about to get knocked out.
Hey, it's okay, buddy. It's okay. But yeah, let's get into it now. Giannis Antetokounmpo is the start of the talk. And
So-
now, what will it take for the freak to be in New York sheets? What will it take?
Now, we talked about this earlier, and this is why we got through this nonsense of the MLB and the NFL in a record-breaking, I think it's 17 minutes now, all right? I'm not saying it happened, but let's double-check. Giannis's contract is up after this year, okay?
Should be.
All right, let's look very quick. Contract. All right. Now, we already discussed this.
Giannis's contract ends in the 2026-2027 season.
So what would end up happening is that I think the Bucks
He has
would.
2 more seasons left.
So the Bucks would try to trade him. It wouldn't be a free agency.
They have to get rid of him before that contract ends. Otherwise, they're never going to get any profit back from him.
Exactly.
They don't have any pieces right now, so I think the picks that we could give them, they would take right now.
Now this contract is significant because the Knicks would have to get rid of some key pieces. Now here's some of the untouchables. Jalen Brunson, obviously.
Well, we're not counting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Brunson?
not counting him. Cat's obviously untouchable.
Cats are untouchable, yes.
All right. OG. That's a question.
That's a big question. Now, in my personal opinion, I think the reason why the trade didn't go through in August, because they were just talking about how the trade was supposed to go through in August, if it did get confirmed. I think the reason why it didn't go through in August and why Giannis is not currently in a Knicks jersey is because of Miles McBride. And I think that is the key piece that the Knicks have been so weary about trading for these last few years. And everybody's been like, why you want to keep him? So I think he's showing why he's such an important piece to this team.
I think fans are realizing why we need to keep.
Why we need to. I don't think there's nothing that we need to trade for him.
Yeah,
I
no.
just don't think you're finding a better bench piece than Miles, than Deuce.
Yeah, I agree. I think he can be a six man of the year nominee or candidate.
Candidate, yes. I fully agree. And listen, I fully agree. And as much as I want Giannis, as much as I want him, I am not willing to tear apart this team and tear apart the chemistry that we have on this team for another ball dominant scorer. and that's just my personal opinion. As much as I love Giannis, I would love to have him on this team, but there's a lot that you got to get rid of in order to have him on this team.
I think Giannis would be able to do it. Now, that's not me saying that I want him on the team. Well, all right, we want him on the team.
We want him on the team.
Here's the problem. It's the matter of who we have to give up.
That's
all right?
the problem.
That's the problem.
You have so much team chemistry right now. You don't want to give it up. You don't want to give it up.
And that's the problem. That's the other issue is that I think Giannis fits with what the Knicks are doing in terms of
he brings that Knicks mentality.
Yeah, he brings the mentality. All right, he could really like gel into the chemistry that's going on. It's just I don't want to get rid of Deuce. All right, I'm sorry. I don't want to get rid of Mikal. All right, I feel like that was just year one for him.
If you had to choose between Mikal and OG, which one are you getting rid of?
All right, realistically, it'd have to be OG, but I'd rather get rid of Mikal.
I agree.
If we're being realistic, they'd put OG on the block if we wanted to get Giannis.
They would. No, absolutely. I think he is definitely going to be a part of that trade. If that were to happen, it's going to be a part of that trade. But also, too, I think the Knicks are trying to get the best fit. You know why? Because they're telling them right now, you know what they're telling Milwaukee's office right now?
What?
We're not in a rush. We're in a championship stance without him. So it's either you give him us the way that we want him, and we give you this package of picks and all that stuff, or he leaves you guys in free agency and he comes to us regardless.
Yeah, the Knicks right now are a 55-plus win team this year, barring anyone getting hurt. That would be the biggest thing. If everyone stays healthy, we talked about this. They can definitely be a first seed if they're healthy. That's a big possibility.
Listen.
And, Stephen A. said it, and I don't really like agreeing with him, but he's a Knicks fan, so I gotta like kind of
he's a bootleg Knicks fan.
I gotta support even bootleg Knicks fans.
Bootleg Knicks fan. He only supports them when they're good. He doesn't go through the struggle that we do.
He said this, okay, and I kind of agree with him, but again, it all depends. He said, "I got the Knicks coming out of the East." Who else is there? Everyone's hurt.
Bro, now you know why I say that, though. You know why I say that about our Knicks. As much as I have confidence in them, there's that one nagging mofo that's been a pain in our butt.
Good old ATL, baby.
Yeah, bro. And now they got both people that are always give us hell, bro. Porzingis, and now they got Trae Young. So respectfully, I'm not worried about Porzingis. I think Mitchell Robinson can handle that. Now, Trae Young, I used to be worried about him. That year when he beat us, everybody was like, oh, this and that, this and that. Even last year when he beat us in the play-in. I mean, not a play-in, in the, what's that called? The tournament?
Oh, the in-season tournament.
The in-season tournament. Even last year when he beat us in that, and he rolled the dice, everybody was like, oh, my God, Trae Young owns us, this and that. We were just getting gelled, baby. We were just getting started.
Yeah, that in-season tournament.
Now, Trae Young, let me ask you, where do you think you're going, baby? This ain't going nowhere, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Respectfully, now it's time to rock. Now it's time to roll. I'm putting my dog on him. And number 8, I'm going to stick the dog on him. That's what Knicks Fan TV, shout out to them. That's what they call him. We're going to put the dog on. We're going to put OG on.
You can't count out Trae Young, though. That's the thing.
No, here's my thing.
They're going to give us help.
Anytime we play Trae Young, though, here's the thing that I always realize. He puts up at least 25 shots, and he averages out about 10 turnovers.
And they're going to so
we need to.
Those switches are going to be nice because they're going to switch. They're going to switch between because Deuce is all right. So Brunson isn't really a great defender.
No, he's
Deuce
not.
Is going to be on his ass, and the switch is going to be between him and OG.
And Mikal.
Yeah, so that's going to be a problem. Trey's still going to get his numbers,
and his floaters, that rim protection stuff.
But this is where Porzingis is going to come in. He's still 7'3", and he could still stretch the floor.
He can. Right? Now, here's my thing, though. We have 2 wings now that are lengthy. That floater stuff ain't going to work.
It's not going to work. It's still going to be trouble, though. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how they play against the Hawks.
I think we could come over them. But here's my one thing, though, that I have to say towards that whole thing. Now, regardless of it all, I remember having arguments with people back in school. Oh, Jalen Brunson's never going to be better than Trae Young. Trae Young's to this, to that. Well, we're looking right now. We're seeing that Trae Young is not nowhere as near as good as our boy Jalen Brunson right now, because Jalen Brunson has not only done it once, twice. He's brought us deep in the playoffs 3 times. And respectfully, I'll be damned before I say Trae Young will ever be to that point where he's going to compete up against Jalen Brunson. And when the odds are stacked against us and it's in the clutch and we're playing against the Hawks, I'm taking number 11 every time.
I think it shouldn't even be up for debate. Brunson's already listed as a top 10 player in the league, okay? It shouldn't be a debate that who's better between Trae Young and Brunson. The only people that will say Young is better is probably Boston and Atlanta fans. That's it.
Absolutely.
There's no – but, like, you look at the numbers, all right, and look at the play style. Okay, look at the games and look at the clutch. Like, look at the playoff games when I say the clutch part, like the clutch games and clutch moments.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brunson is better by a mile.
By a
By a
mile.
mile. And
And
that
the-
is not even, listen, I'm
that-
wearing his jersey. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not being biased. Look at everything.
But here's
okay?
the thing that people don't realize. They have Dyson Daniels. Everybody thinks that he was because he won Defensive Player of the Year this or whatever. He won that off of steals. That's gambling. That's not. And when he won against Jalen Brunson, he thought he had Jalen Brunson's number. What did Jalen Brunson do in the last couple seconds of the game when we were down by 2? He stomped on a dime and cashed a midi in his face, and we won the game. So respectfully, like I said, Dyson Daniels, Myson Daniels, Bison Daniels, Knicks in 5.
And you said it's a risk when you go for the ball, like when you're stealing. You said he won off steals. Cool. All right. He had what? 2-3 steals a game.
He was
That's-
averaging like 2-3 steals a game.
That's great. That's great.
phenomenal.
Guess what? Jalen Brunson, he draws fouls. So
You reach
good
out
luck.
teach type mentality. But here's the
Good
other
luck.
thing that I truly love. When I was telling you about the Trae Young turnovers, what I think that the Knicks were doing so bad under Tom Thibodeau's like vicinity. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, and I know you'll agree once I fully get it out. All right,
I'm hearing.
So, what was one thing that we were dead last in almost all the time when Tom Thibodeau was our coach? Pace.
yeah, they had no pace. They took so
transition,
long to
right?
get
running
to
the ball
second
down the
half.
court, right?
Yeah.
What is Mike Brown preaching about? And that's what one of his
Running.
teams do.
Running.
So if we get a turnover on Trae Young, right? He throws the ball right to us or something. We slow the ball down with Tibbs. And we're like, oh, come on, let's get a play together. Let's figure something out. Or let's give it to JB. Let's slow down, let him go to work. We get Mike Brown. We get that turnover. Go. We're good. We're
and this
good.
was a
that
great
leads
example.
to 20 points a game right there off of transition points.
This was a great example shown in Abu Dhabi in the first 2 games against Philly. Okay.
It showed so heavy.
You saw the ball moving around.
It showed-
I have not seen the
Listen,
Knicks have that type of
made
ball
me-
movement
that made
in
me
a
shed
long
a
time.
tear. Listen, that made me shed a tear. I almost wiped my eye with this number 4 right here. Like that made me shed a tear right there. Because you know what? I've never seen. There was one thing that I seen last year when the Knicks played. When they had ball movement, they looked like the most unguardable team in the league.
The problem was that Tibbs didn't really have plays
Tibbs
going.
didn't
It was
have plays
ISO ball for JB.
When I saw Mike Brown sitting there, call a timeout and writing something on the board, I said, "You got a marker for real? You're not writing fake stuff with a Sharpie. You're not writing just give the ball to JB on the board." I think that's what Tibbs was writing. He was just like, "All right, we're gonna write this play out just for the but this is just for the camera. Actually, look, and it just says give ball JB. Thank you."
Listen, now as much as Tibbs didn't fully maximize his roster's potential,
I still got love for him.
I still have love for him. We have to give him credit where credit is due.
He brought us happiness that me and you have never experienced.
Okay, he was with the Knicks for what? Let's say 4 years, 5 years,
About 5 years.
3 times brought us to playoffs.
He brought us to the playoffs 4 times.
Okay, so let's
we
run
only
it through.
had one bad playoff year.
JB. Oh, no,
the
the first one was Randall, then JB, then when Randall.
Because the year he came in, I think we made it to the playoffs that year. That was the bubble year. Or no, that was the season where we had no
fans.
no
that was
fans.
the first year we made it. That was
first year with Tibbs.
2021.
And then that was 2021. We made it to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Second year, we were trying to figure out what was going on. We didn't have a point guard. He knew that. I didn't count that year really for him.
So we didn't
Third
make the
year-
playoffs there.
Third year, we didn't because we didn't have a point guard.
Third year was JB's first
Third
year.
year was JB's first year. Second round. Fourth year, second round. Third year. Or fifth year, I'm sorry. Sorry, because I'm thinking about JB. Fifth year, Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, no. So Tibbs did his thing. He
He did.
So
He just
what-
ran his players into the dirt, bro. And respectfully, I feel like if we were way more energized, not this past year. This past year, I think we strictly got out-coached. That was my problem with why
agree.
the firing happened. The year before, we should have beat the Pacers, but everybody was getting hurt. But you know why? We were exhausted, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the injuries were freak accidents, but like Josh Hart's injury, that wasn't no freak accident, bro. He was running so much. He played every single minute of the game.
Yeah.
You can't. That's not sustainable. Like we were talking about, that's not sustainable, bro. We should have won that Pacers series, but nobody was healthy.
if Tibbs stayed longer too, everyone knows that Mikel's an Iron Man. All right, he plays every game.
I don't know how Mikel would have lasted.
Yeah, he wouldn't have. That's the
I
thing,
don't
because
know.
he would have had Mikel playing 38 minutes a game.
This new offense, though, I love it. He's not just playing 7 people a game. He has a 10 people lineup.
Yeah.
We're getting 2 whole lineups into this game, and everybody's getting decent minutes, so you can rest up your top guys for when the clutch happens. Because respectfully, Cat can't be playing that long. Cat's been injury prone. He can't be playing that long.
He's stiff too. He can't move. He can't move that much.
That's what I'm saying. Cat can't be playing that long. Josh Hart, yeah, you can play him that long, but respectfully also too, where Tibbs messed up, he had too much trust in Josh and not enough trust in Mitch. He should have been starting Mitch last year in the playoffs. He should have been doing that. We wouldn't have made it that far to Game 6 if Mitch started that whole time. I don't think we would have. I think Mitch would have shut down the whole Luke Cornett BS that was going on that day before it even started.
I agree.
That's my problem personally with Tibbs. I just think he had too much. Now, do I hate him? No. I have a lot of love for him. I'm appreciative. Tibbs, I thank you for everything that you've done for us. But what Mike Brown can bring to our table, he brings pace. He brings equality. And when I say equality, most people might think I'm crazy. Equality, when I say equality, I mean treat everybody the same. If your star player messes up, get on his ass.
Yeah.
The same way as if a backup player messes up. When Tibbs will watch, when Julius Randle was on our team, if Randle got mad at him, he's like, "What'd you say? My bad. You got it. My bad. You're the coach. Randle, go sit your $5 ass down before I make change." Like, bro,
Sit his what down?
sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
What's that?
Like, bro.
Wait. Hold up. Wait. Fidel?
$5 ass down.
Oh, $5.
Hey, bro, listen.
Huh?
I got that take from my uncle, bro. Like, listen. That's what he used to say all the time as a troll, bro. He used to say that to my uncle.
Sit your $5
He said, sit your $5
down.
ass down before I make change. And I can't say the other word because we're on broadcast. I got you, kids. They're like, nah, yeah, we can't. I can't say the other word, but yeah, that's what he would say. It's okay if you never heard that take. But hey, man, like, listen. But that's he just had no backbone when it came to the Knicks. He just had no backbone when it came to certain Knicks players. They would argue with him and stuff. And I think that's why him and Cat, when they were in Minnesota, didn't work out well. Even matured or not, I think Cat's telling him certain things, and I don't think he listens. I think he's just like, play more physical.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. That's technically coaching, but no, you need real coaching. You need play calls going.
No, yes.
If you remember when you would hear like inside the huddle when they would do that on like TV, they'd show inside the huddle in the audio. It's like, keep going. This is what Tibbs would be saying. Keep going, higher, better pace.
You know how many times I saw this?
Yeah, bro.
You know how many times I saw that a game? I'm like, bro, that can't even be a play. That's just probably like, yo, just do whatever the hell you want. Like,
Have fun, kids.
have fun. Yo, perfect example. That Christmas game, where Mikal dropped like 39 or 44 points.
He had 40.
He had 40, right?
He had 40.
41. I think 41.
We had 41, yeah.
Yes.
Because Wemby had like 40 or 41.
Wemby had like 40 something, like 20 boards and like some unrealistic number.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
But no. The reason why I said I hated that game, and as much as I loved it, I hated it. Because, bro, I get it. Mikal's our hot hand. But why are we even that close in a game, bro? Mm-hmm. We shouldn't even be this close in it. But it was such bad. Nobody else had a nick for it. And you're still trying to force feed everybody else. Mm-hmm. Pass the ball around. Share the sugar. Let everybody get a chance. I feel like Deuce was barely unleashed this past season.
It was ISO ball, and
That's
that
what
is
I'm
a
saying,
problem.
bro.
You cannot do that.
Bro.
Yes, the league does a lot of ISO. It's not like college, all right? But you still need to pass the damn ball.
You need to have, if you have good teams with great ball movement, are teams that win championships.
Look at the Spurs.
Look at the
Spurs historically and the Warriors.
Look at the Warriors, bro. The Warriors are a dynasty team because guess what? Curry is, yes, he is their best player, but he made sure to get everybody involved.
Mark Jackson needs to get his love because
he created that.
He created that, and he had the 3-pass elevator screen. Give Curry the ball at the top of the key, easy 3, like nothing.
Bro,
right?
Brunson
plays.
That's what I'm saying. Brunson getting involved. Even Mike Brown. Look at Mike Brown when LeBron was first rookie year, all that stuff. You think they just made it just because LeBron was carrying them the whole time? Nah. Bro, they made
That's
it
one player.
It
was the only. No, there was another
a
All-Star. I forget his name. There was a second All-Star.
There was. I think it was the center.
Was it?
I think it was. I think it was like Veritas or something. It was something weird.
Anderson Varejao?
Yeah.
It wasn't Varejao.
It could have been. I think it was.
I thought it was a guard.
It might have been a guard. I don't remember, honestly, but I know Varejao was on that team. I know Varejao was playing pretty good. But all I'm saying is, bro, with Mike Brown, even when he brought to Sacramento last year, when we played Sacramento, I saw and I'm like, bro, they moved the ball. Like, bro, they moved the ball. That's why they're even in this game with us right now. I think they beat us one time, bro. And it was like, why did they beat us? Everybody's like, bro, they moved the ball.
Yeah, no, Ball movement is the key to winning basketball games.
DeMar DeRozan don't
defense.
shoot 3-pointers for nothing. But guess what? He was moving the ball. They found a wide open guy every single time, and they made it work. That's how basketball is meant to be played, bro. No matter how many stars you have, if you don't play regulated basketball to the T with moving the ball at least and pushing the ball down on transition, you ain't never going to win. That's why the Pacers whooped on us so much, and that's what I think Mike Brown realized. We lost those games to the Pacers because they outrun us every time.
Yeah.
We don't ever get back, and that's now a big rule for us. I seen every single time when we played in that preseason game, people were getting back when we missed a shot. That's what basketball is. That's what it has to be for us. And when he seen that, he called timeout. He didn't spaz. He said, yo, come on. We need to fix that. That's the problem. Because he understands it's going to be – they're going to fix this within due time to how he likes to play the game. But guess what?
Yeah.
We got plenty of time, and we're still looking really good while we're even Walt Clyde Frazier said it. He's like, I thought it was gonna take them a minute to gel. They already look fully gelled come the second game of preseason.
Hold up 1 second, because I got to make sure that our video didn't cut off because I got a call. I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. You should text Jaden real quick.
Jaden messed up our call.
Let's make sure. Are we good? Are we good? All right, we're still good. Great. We're still recording, guys. We're still doing good. All right. Go yell at Jaden. We're gonna put him on the mic really quick. We're gonna put Jaden on the mic.
We're recording 1 second.
All right. Let me put my computer on Do Not Disturb. All right, we're having a great conversation. Call him up. Let's yell at him.
Okay. Now he don't answer the phone.
Yeah, put him up on the mic. He knows we record on Tuesdays too.
Yo, why you calling, bro? Why you calling Max?
Because I need a rant.
Oh, okay. You want to rant?
Okay.
Hey, we're recording right now, so this is perfect timing.
So, hey guys, actually, we're gonna switch this up to a little bit of a therapy session, bro. We got our man Jaden, aka Corn Beef, on the mic.
Yeah, we'll switch it up. We'll have our therapy session, and then we'll get on to Trey's fantasy talk. Go ahead, Jaden. Let's hear what you got to say. Go ahead.
Oh shit, I'm a part of this podcast now.
Officially, welcome.
Oh boy, some fucking asshole decided to let themselves in this fucking apartment building and eat some of my donuts.
Wait, what?
Fucking custodians.
Wait.
The custodians ate your donuts?
The custodian walked in your crib and ate your donuts.
Fucking dipshits fucking let we wasn't home and ate some of my donuts.
Ain't no way, bro.
No bullshit, because I literally, last night, I remember, I'm going to save the rest for tomorrow. I said that to myself. Look, I had 2 whole donuts and a half of the third one. I said, I'm going to save these for tomorrow.
You want to walk over here and come rant, bro?
You want to come over?
You want to come over and come rant?
Oh my God.
Bro, do you want to come over here and come rant, buddy, or are you okay?
Nah.
When I come over there, I'm not ranting on the mic. I'm going to just be chilling.
Nah, by the time you come over here, we're going to be
Pull
done.
up. Yeah, pull up.
Okay, yeah, I want to rant when y'all done.
All right, sounds
buddy.
good.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you in a
Bye, Jaden. Oh, fudge.
Well, that was Jaden.
That was Jaden. I'm
That was
gonna have
AKA
to.
Mr. Corn Beef.
Corn beef. Hold up, wait. Give me a second. I gotta write a note.
Yeah, please.
All right, bleep out.
Bro,
Okay.
that was fucking. Oh,
You see what I'm typing, right?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Yes, I'm looking right at it.
Yep.
All right.
Well,
I mean,
that
hey,
was
well,
that was Jaden.
Yeah, that was Jaden. That's actually a perfect time to start off to the next topic because
Yeah.
we were getting very Nick heavy, which I understand can be a little
It's
crazy.
cool. It's
but
cool.
It was perfect though. I loved it, and honestly, you know, because we still got to finish out everything else. Let's get to what you want to say. Let's get to the fantasy talk.
Let's get to the fantasy talk. So we're doing things a little different. We're still experimenting. So we're switching up our betting lines to 2 separate things. So we got fantasy talk, and that's going to be Trey's thing, and my betting lines are going to be towards the end of the pod.
So
we
have y'all or hell nah. That's the fantasy talk, and for Max over here, we have line them up.
line them up.
Betting lines.
So right now
So let's get it.
we got ya or hell nah. Come on, Trey, take it away.
Oh hell no.
Take it away.
So y'all,
This one's
hell
you.
nah. This is fantasy talk. This is your starts or bench for this week. We're getting a little bit more creative with it. We're not just gonna do regular people that you would naturally start now. We're gonna mix it up a little bit, be a little bit more creative. So for our starts this week, and I'll give you a little bit of explanation towards every start. We have Theo Johnson from the New York Football Giants, the tight end. Just honestly, after the Saints game, regardless of the loss, he looked like a main target. He actually scored 22 fantasy points this week. And, he's starting to come into his own now as a second-year tight end. So I think that everybody should try to, pick that up, start him this week if you don't have a already legitimate tight end like – honestly, I don't, maybe like Sam Laporta or Brock Bowers, who's hurt right now currently. So, somebody like that, or maybe even Tyler Warren. Next up, Rashid Shaheed. Great start this week, honestly. I think they're going against the Patriots. Patriots are a really good team, but I think their second corner is, shown to have a little bit of resistance towards the deep ball, and I don't think he could defend the deep ball that well. And I think that's Rashid Shaheed's game, and I think he's too fast to not at least get a 80-yard pickup. So I think he's going to get you a lot of points off of 1 or 2 catches, and I think that'll be it. But that's a smooth 15 to 20 points right there, possible, especially if it's a long scoring touchdown. Next up, Cam Scatterboo. He gave us 14 points on probably his worst game of the year, and only God knows what's going to happen as long as the Giants get in the red zone. Like I say, he's a red zone threat. The minute he is in the red zone, he's bound to score unless they QB sneak it, and I just think that's a great pickup. This is a big start. You have to start him this week because I think he is the key now. Jacoby Krosky Merritt, the Washington Commanders rookie running back, that boy is special. He is probably legitimately one of the top backs already right now in fantasy football. He is bugging every single week. He's averaging probably at this point maybe 5 yards a carry. This is ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous, Max. I'm telling you, buddy. If you don't start him this week, I think you're dumb if you have him on your bench. I think you lose out on points every week by just leaving him on your bench. Be smart with this. Be wise with this. Next up, Hassan Haskins. Hassan Haskins, maybe many people are not going to know, which I don't blame you. I barely even knew who the hell he was. But this is the Chargers running back. So Amarian Hampton is out. Najee Harris is out. This is their next upcoming running back. This is probably your best chance, and he actually didn't look too bad in the Commanders game. So I think that he'll end up starting to find his own a little bit, get a couple touchdowns. So now for your bench players. Bench these people immediately because these are the all hell no's. Kyler Murray. Yeah, that's not it no more. I'm not gonna lie. This little running like a little mad Chucky doll thing, and this ain't working no more. Which I don't know, bros, and he's ugly. So, Darius Slayton, please get him off your team. Please. I'm not even get him off. He doesn't deserve to be on a team. Not even my team. Not even my real football team. He doesn't even deserve to be at Post University. And that's D2 football. Which, shout out to my boys. Even though they took a loss, we're going to come back stronger. Jerry Jeudy. Not with Dylan Gabriel this week. Dylan Gabriel, not seeing it. Kind of bookie butt. Not feeling it. Don't think Jerry Jeudy's really going to get. And Dylan Gabriel's arm isn't strong enough to throw that deep. And that's what Jerry Jeudy's game is. A little bit of deep ball threat. Next up, Zach Ertz. Yeah, please get him off your team. I'm not going to lie. They have not even been looking at him this year compared to last year. So that might be dead at tight end spot. That's what I'm saying. Stick with Theo Johnson if you can. I think he's going to get a lot more targets than Zach Ertz. Same with Mark Andrews leading on to that. Mark Andrews has no quarterback for the next few weeks. I wouldn't start him. And then last but not least, we have Arizona's defense.
Yo, hold up. I just want to say, I'm trying to pull up his name. All right. Give me a second.
Yo,
Hold up. Wait.
Defense is ass.
Yo. What was that game, bro?
What game?
That Arizona game.
Bro,
Cardinals? Bro was coming for...
Oh, my God. You talking about the game where he got a pick and fumbled the pick?
No, he didn't fumble. He dropped it. He just put it down before he crossed the end zone.
He said, everybody... Oh, damn. He said, get the ball. He said, Jerry, get the ball.
Oh, no. Okay, so the play I was talking about, maybe it wasn't a pick. It was from the running back, actually.
Oh, my God. When
he dropped it right before the end zone.
Bro, did you not see the pick?
No, I saw the pick. And the
pick
ball
was bad.
it was a loose ball for like 10 yards.
Yo, for real, bro. And then they scored and they all went like, touchdown. I was like, no, bro. That's such a bad way to score a touchdown. They were all happy. I was so mad.
That game was the trolliest game.
Bro, that was probably the most Madden game I've ever seen. Like, that's probably one of the worst games I've ever seen of football.
So
like,
you're saying their defense?
their defense,
Take 'em out.
just take them all out. They're going against the Colts. I ain't gonna lie, Danny Don's finna dime them up.
All right.
And that's all we have for y'all are hell nah.
Now, speaking of hell nah, let's get into the therapy session. All right.
Oh, bro.
Since you started off with your segment, I'll start off with this joint segment.
Perfect.
All right, y'all. The New York Football Jets. They are 0-5. This is the first time a first-year head coach has gone 0-5 in New York Jets history. I believe. I might be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. All right. If I'm wrong, great. There's somebody else. But the fact that Adam Gase started out better than
That's pain. That's a pain wheeze.
the fact that Adam Gase started better than Aaron Glenn.
Wheeze.
Aaron Glenn. Let me make sure.
Also, did you put your phone on Do Not Disturb?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
It's on D&D. Adam Gase had a better start than Aaron Glenn. Now, I will say this, okay? I can't put the full blame. I'm putting 90% of the blame on Aaron Glenn. Okay?
Bro,
Listen,
damn, it's his first year. Give him a chance.
all right. This team is undisciplined. To my name. To the max. To my name. This team is undisciplined, okay? Their defense, they don't have a single takeaway this season, all right? Do you know what other team doesn't have a single takeaway? There isn't another team. The Jets are the only team in 5 weeks of football that don't have a takeaway.
Do you guys know you're 0-5?
Whether it's a fumble, and I'm getting there, Trey.
Do you know who else is 0-5?
Did I not? I thought I said they're 0-5 already.
Who else is 0-5?
No, nobody else. Nobody else is 0-5.
Say that.
The Jets, not only do they not have a single takeaway this season, and they're the only team to not have a takeaway, they're the only remaining team that doesn't have a win. We are 5 weeks into the NFL season, now 6.
Yeah,
all right?
bro. I feel for you. And to make matters worse, talk about Mark Sanchez.
Oh, my God. All right.
Your only positive quarterback after so long, bro.
Well, Ryan Fitzpatrick, I count him. I'm sorry. 2015 was a beautiful season.
No. Yeah, I agree, but I'm just saying, you're a positive quarterback for you, a good milestone for you. And
He has my last name, Trey. He has my last name. He has my last name. He has my last name. And then here's
Marcus.
bro. All right. I got the Twitter notification saying that he, was
Got
injured.
stabbed.
He got stabbed. And I was like,
he was innocent.
bro, what? Bro, I was so upset. And then I found out he was in critical condition. I was like, oh my God, this is serious. And then I got another tweet from Adam Schefter. It was a tweet from Adam Schefter that's confirmed that he was okay, that he was his condition was stable. I was like, all right,
See
great.
why he got stabbed?
Great. I'm getting there, Trey.
Okay.
We're not going to go into detail, all right? We don't have to go into detail. Then I saw why he got stabbed. I'm not going to get into that. You could Google it. I'm not going to say why. All right? Trey, I'm going to mute you if you try. I have control right here. I saw why he got stabbed. And then I was like, great. So not only are the Jets a joke on the field, they're a joke off the field with their former players. So now what I have to say is this.
Hey, chill though. Your former players are all balling out right now. Sam Darnold's balling.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Okay? So now, great. The man whose jersey I had because we shared last names, I can't really wear that jersey anymore. I got to get a specialized jersey. Thanks a lot. Thanks. And, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. He's not a former Jet. He's a former Eagle. That's how I'm pushing it. He's a former Eagle.
View it like that, please.
That's how I'm viewing it.
Please view it like that.
Moral of the story. The Jets are 0-5. They have no takeaways this season. We are now officially 6 weeks into the NFL season, starting this Thursday, and I am on the verge of crashing the fuck out.
You're supposed to say the duck, bro.
No, I'll censor myself. You can say whatever you want. I'm censoring that. But I'm losing my shit, bro. I'm losing it. I can't stand this anymore. I can't do this. It's been 15 years since we had a playoff appearance. 2015 was the last time we were supposed to make it. We were 10-6 and still missed the fucking playoffs because of the Buffalo Bills. And guess who's coaching the Buffalo Bills? Rex Ryan. Rex fucking Ryan. Go ahead. Excuse me.
Are you done?
Yes. All right, go ahead, Trey. What do you got?
Let's go Knicks. That's all I got. I quit, bro. Honestly,
You know, it's funny you say that because that's all I was supposed to say originally.
Yeah, originally that's all you were supposed to say.
But I had a lot to get off my chest.
It's okay, buddy. I understand. Let's go Knicks. That's all I really got to say. I was talking to my girl actually last night about this, right? I'm gonna just act like I'm gonna preach about my New York Giants. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. I was talking to my girl about this last night, and the words of God spoke to me. And you know what God told me? He said, Trey, my son, your team is going to be trash. I said, sure. I don't want to believe it. I said, I don't want to believe it. He said, your team's going to be trash, my son. Don't worry. Your time will come. I said, sir, when is that going to be? He said, I don't know. I'm just God. I said, exactly why you should know. He said, I can't even tell you that's how bad they are. It's cursed. I said, oh, my God. So my basic point is, how do you beat the Chargers? And you have me feeling like I'm on cloud nine. I'm walking on sunshine type-ish, bro. And you lose to the Saints, which is the mystery man of the week's team. You lose to the one team I just needed you to beat. Bro, how do you lose to the Saints? And let alone, bro, the wide receivers. This is coaching right here.
Yeah,
This is GMs right here.
I blame you guys because the Jets could have some company right now.
That's what I'm saying. The wide receivers. Why are we not getting other wide receivers? I'll pick up OBJ at this point. We stink. We're Bookie butt. I never thought I'd say that about my team. We're Bookie butt. Bro, we can't even beat the Saints. The Saints. The Aints, bro. We can't beat the Aints. That's like the Mets losing to the ass. The athletic ass. What is that? What the hell is that? Bro, all I'm saying is, bro, you can't put up a great play calling performance like that and then go right back to normal. Be like, all right, I guess we're just going to go back to normal. What the duck is that?
You could say it. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. What the fuck is that? Because respectfully, bro, if you're going to censor me out for this whole therapy session, I'm good with it.
You know what? I'm probably listen. It's already shown we're an explicit cockpass. Oh my God, we're an explicit podcast. I'm only censoring for short form.
We're explicit. Our intro has titties and ass on. I'm just lying. I'm joking. That was stupid.
It does not. You guys saw the beginning of this. You guys saw the intro. Okay, I worked very, very hard on that.
You weren't looking hard enough.
I promise you.
Anyway, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, bro. Then you lose to Spencer Rattler, the rat. You lose to Spencer the Ratatouille Rattler, bro. He looks like a rat. All I'm saying is, my girl said you guys are gonna go 5-11. I said, why the fuck would that make me feel better? Why the fuck would that make me feel better? She said, all I'm saying is you guys are going to get 5 wins. Why would that make me feel better? I said at that point I want to go 3-13 because guess what? At least I know I'm going to have a good pick. At least I know everybody's going to get fired. And get get Darius Slayton off my team, bro. Get him off my team. How do you fumble the ball, mess up on yourself, and then say, damn, I'm out with a hamstring? You're so lucky I'm not on that sideline, Darius. So I'm not going to hold y'all. If y'all don't protect my boy Jackson Dart and my boy Cam Scatterboo, rookies made mistakes, but it's okay. It's rookies. They're going to make mistakes. Now, y'all mofos, lock the fuck in, please. Y'all are a piece of ass. Like, bro, please. And I thought I was done talking about Shane Bowen, bro. And how does James Hudson affect the game for me? He didn't even play. He didn't even do shit this game. Fuck you, James Hudson. I don't even know why I said that, but fuck you. You know what? I don't even know why I'm having a therapy session. I'm not even that mad. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm numb to it at this point. Let's go next.
At least Darren Waller had another touchdown. All right, so we're going to move on.
I'm not going to lie. No. Fuck that. Fuck that. Because that motherfucker needs to get piss test. Because he said, I felt like I was playing on drugs, honestly. When he got interviewed, whoa, piss test his ass. Because I ain't going to lie. If he back on the drugs, no wonder he was fucking playing like that. Fuck that. There ain't no way in hell you won't be playing like a piece of bookie butt ass to playing like a legitimate tight end again. Where the hell was this at a few years ago when I needed you, Negro? Was you doing something in New Jersey?
We're gonna move on.
Was you doing drugs with the whores from Lemcor in Newark, New Jersey?
We're gonna move on. Line them up, baby. Line them up. We're gonna get away from football because clearly that stresses us out. That's why we talked about the Knicks for a while. We're gonna make
Yeah, I
this
know, we're
really.
trying to numb this.
We're gonna make this real quick.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So we got the betting lines by Max now.
All right.
I'm smiling through the pain.
Real quick, I love how he said we're gonna try and be less explicit. And then I was talking about the Jets, and I was like, we're gonna throw that.
That
away.
was your fault.
All right. So how about this? Let's make a rule. Okay. Let's make a rule. We're gonna do this. We're gonna talk about the pod live on the pod. All right. Let's make a new rule. During the therapy session, we have a slight exception.
No, we do, but you got to put the parental advisory before the therapy session.
Fair enough. I like that idea. All right. You see two producers figuring stuff out.
There you go, kids.
All right.
Don't watch the therapy session. We'll get
watch
past
the therapy session.
So now we're going to start. All right, guys, that's after
We
the
are
therapy
back.
session.
We are back.
There we go.
We're back. All right.
I feel
we're doing
good now.
You know, we're PG-13, and then when the therapy session, R.
Yeah, R. Don't touch the therapy session if you're not willing to be around the therapy session. Don't touch that, kids.
All right, parents, keep your kids away from
the therapy
that
session.
section.
Thank you.
From that section,
Thank
that
you.
segment. All right, now let's move on. Line them up. All right, we got some betting lines. I'm gonna do some baseball. All right, ALDS Game 3 in the Bronx. All right, Yankees versus Blue Jays. Blue Jays have been blowing the Yankees out 2 consecutive games. You ready for this?
Yep, I'm listening.
What's going on?
Sorry, I just saw it says LeBron James is retiring, but I think it's a lie.
What's the source?
It's not a good source, bro. It's FanDuel. Whoa, FanDuel.
Whoa, give me that. Whoa. Okay, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Look at the time.
Yeah.
11:15. Clickbait.
Thank God.
It was the announcement was at 12. That's why. So that's definitely.
And it was for Henny.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Hennyana.
that was dumb. All right, so
You got some Henny right behind you?
no.
Oh, okay.
I
Sorry.
don't drink Henny. I drink tequila.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I forgot your Spanish.
1800. And
I'm black
Añejo.
I'm black with a Henny at.
All right, so these picks are from FanDuel. We are not sponsored. just wanna clarify.
We are indeed not sponsored.
All right, so the lines I got for Yankees and Blue Jays. Now, I actually have the Yankees money line. All right, that's at plus 142. I could see them winning in the Bronx. All right. I don't see them winning the series. I love my team, but they're not going to win the series, but they're going to take one game in the Bronx, and I'm confident in that because I think Judge is going to get his first homer of the postseason at plus 180. Now, Vladdy's on fire, all right? 1,900 OPS, 1,900 OPS, maybe 1,900 OPS plus, something like that, all right? Got 2 home runs
that
in
boy
2
off.
games against the Yankees and ALDS, batting 400, 6 of 9. We already brought that up earlier on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got him as a homer plus 400. I think that's easy. I think he can go back to back games. He's on fire right now. Plus 400 is easy for him. I think you should take him. He's going to want to show up in the Bronx, in New York. And on top of that, you know, it's a short porch on right field. He can have a nice little oppo shot, 350, get over.
Something like that. Something light.
All right. Now, Ben Rice, plus 420. All right, he showed that he shows up. He has proved that he shows up at Yankee Stadium in big moments. He did that against Boston. All right. I got him as a homer at plus 420. So mainly homer lines outside of the Yankees money line. So we got Vladdy homer, Judge homer, Ben Rice homer. You put $10 on that, including the Yankees money line. You put $10, you win $858.41 through FanDuel.
If
all
you
right?
put $50 on it, you get $4,000.
Damn. Really?
No, right?
You
Yeah,
did- you
I
checked?
think it's like 4,200.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So that's through FanDuel. Again, we are not sponsored.
We are not indeed sponsored, but since we are not sponsored, let's get into the next topic. And that next topic is going to be...
Actually, are we supposed to say whether or not which one it is? It's not a sponsor. It is through FanDuel, but it's not a sponsor. But if you guys want
It's not a sponsor,
you guys
but-
want to sponsor us eventually?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would love that, you know.
Our last few picks, like we look at yours.
Hey.
I'm not gonna lie.
FanDuel and Sleeper. That's the fancy app that I also use. Sponsor us.
But
We'll
we
give
use
you guys
FanDuel.
some good content.
We use FanDuel, so if
we
you want to hook us up,
use everything.
hook us up. Why not?
Yeah, I
Now
know.
I'm gonna make this. We're gonna make this really quick. We're running a little bit out of time. So Mystery Man's take of the week. All right.
Mr. Ian's take of the week.
He made this.
It's like you
clear. I forgot what the context is, but he sent a text to Trey. Trey, go ahead.
Yeah, so all right. So the Mystery Man take of the week. We have from our Mystery Man, and I quote, he was on playing in an important fantasy match when all of a sudden his world turned around. He said John Cena never gave up. And he was currently up in that. Seconds later, Jamar Chase scored another deep touchdown. He says, just like that, I'm going to be forced to give up. It changed within seconds.
Oh, I thought he had Chase.
No.
He doesn't. Oh, Mayer has Chase.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And he scored. He had 38 fantasy points. He had 38 fantasy points that night. Jaden almost didn't make. Like, listen, hey, Mystery Man almost didn't make it out that week. But next up, we have this is one of my favorites. One of my favorite subjects. Now we're gonna switch it up. We got BTA Player of the Week.
Oh, I forgot to grab my belt.
Now, whoever got belt to ass, they can just get regular belt to ass with a belt. They got hit with that iron. They got hit with that iron clothesline.
All right, listen, I'm going to make this quick, all right? I already said that the Yankees, I really have them winning Game 3 in the Bronx, but oh my gosh, they were getting dominated in the first 2 games out in Toronto. So that was 100%. That was both games.
Down, Aaron.
Both games were belt to ass, all right? That was bad. And I still got the Yankees winning Game 3, man. I still got them winning, but it's not going to be belt to ass. It's going to be a close game because Toronto's terrifying right now. They are hot. They are hot. They did not play in the wild card because they clinched. They clinched because of their division,
bro. They're
right?
blazing.
But they came out swinging, all right? But, yeah, so, hey, man, this was good. This was a good episode.
Really good episode. I mean, honestly, hey, man, I think we got a lot through, and I think we did it in an efficient time. So, hey, like I said, please, if you haven't, like, comment, and subscribe, please.
I haven't done that all episode. I had to.
Yeah, it's okay. I understand. I actually respect it this time. Please, if you haven't, comment, and subscribe, everybody, and just send out a couple likes. I mean, repost it. Get our content out there. We're really trying to get it out there. We're gonna make more content. We're gonna make some skits, and we're gonna make some video game art. And we'll see you guys on the next episode.
Game content and all that. Make sure you check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. We are on YouTube. We're gonna do a lot of stuff Trey mentioned, but yeah,
we have clips on TikTok and Instagram.
All right, Trey, take us away, Trey.
Boogie butt, boogie butt, boogie butt. All right, we out.
Peace out.
It's a rich thing.